I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tell me to someone who will love me. Yeah, wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Fine.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. It's hard to believe, but now that it is a Tuesday, we are exactly 2 weeks away from Halloween, which means November is 2 weeks from tomorrow, so it's basically a new year. So happy new year to everybody out there. But today here on the channel, I want to discuss the greatest thing known to man, which is wrestling. Any thoughts on it, please feel free to let me know. If you enjoyed Raw last night, please feel free to let me know. If you did not enjoy Raw last night, if you have not watched Raw yet, go ahead and let me know down below in the comment section. And while you're there, make sure you give the video a like, a thumbs up, comment as much as you do so, please, and also share the video on all social media platforms. But this past Saturday night, I was at 244 Livestock Road, Easton Ollie, Georgia, for SWA Fightmare number 18. Doors opened at 6 o'clock. Bell time was shortly after 7 o'clock. And I don't know the exact amount of people that building holds, because we don't have no sign on the wall like you see in the professional basketball coliseums and professional football stadiums, where it'll say max capacity 31,400. Well, we don't have a sign like that, so I don't know exactly how many the building holds. But if it holds 460, we were there. If it holds 320, we were there. Ever how many the building holds, we got there. It was booties to elbows from the front door to the back door and all stops in between. It was crowded, but that's because Fightmare is the SWA WrestleMania. It's one of the biggest independent shows around, so everybody wants to come out and be a part of it, whether you're a wrestler or a fan, especially when you have 2 cage matches and you're only charging $10. You're not going to see 1 cage match for $10 any other place, let alone 2 for $10. But we had 11 matches altogether, 10 regular matches, and then 1 battle royal for all the guys that did not have a regular match. 2 cage matches, a dog collar match, a casket match. The arm wrestling match that was going to happen is actually going to happen at the next SWA show coming up on the 2nd Saturday of November. Of course, we'll talk more about that as it gets closer. We had a Halloween costume contest for all the kids that wanted to participate. We crowned new SWA Tag Team Champions. Kyle Phillips and Eric Riker defeated Jacob Ashworth and James Boulevard to become the new SWA Tag Team Champions. And Tower made his SWA return. He's been gone since 2017, 2016, something like that. He made his full-time return Saturday night, and we had a match to where the winner is either still the commissioner or the new commissioner. When Hot Stuff chose a wrestler and Jody Rogers, the current commissioner, chose a wrestler. And if Hot Stuff's man won, he's the new commissioner. If Jody's man won, he retains commissionership. Well, Tower is the one that was representing Hot Stuff out of Mabry, and Tyler Paradise represented Jody Rogers. It was a double count out, so now Hot Stuff has 50% and Jody Rogers has 50%. And I would encourage you to continuously check the SWA YouTube page, and as you see matches from Saturday night drop on the page, watch them, because there was not a bad match on the card Saturday night. So thank you to the fans that were there. Thank you to all the wrestlers that came out and were a part of it. It was a great show from top to bottom. I love when shows go like that, because when stuff is live, there's no redos. If there's a mess up, there's just a mess up. But Saturday night's show was great from start to finish. And this upcoming Saturday night, I'll be at 1200 Chivers Avenue in beautiful Buckhead, Georgia, for Georgia Championship Wrestling. Former WCW commentator Scott Hudson will be in the house Saturday night. We're also going to have the Nelms brothers putting their GCW Tag Team Championships on the line against the Grapplers. And we're also going to have GCW World Heavyweight Champion Terry Lawler putting his GCW World title on the line against Pat Roach. And we're going to have Jacob Ashworth versus Sean Nelson in a Texas Bull Rope match for the King of Sports Southeastern Championship. And Pat Roach, who I just mentioned, that's going one-on-one with Terry Lawler, spent this past weekend in Texas. He had to miss the SWA Fightmare show Saturday night because he was in downtown Dallas, Texas, for a show in Texas. That just goes to show you all the great talent that is around Georgia and South Carolina and North Carolina. But besides the 3 matches I just mentioned Saturday night at GCW, you're also going to see stars like Leatherface, Brandon Cage, D-Money, Charlie Anarchy, Jay Shaw, Kyle Phillips, and more. They'll all be in action Saturday night, 1200 Chivers Avenue, Buckhead, Georgia, for Georgia Championship Wrestling. Come on out and see former WCW announcer Scott Hudson. Doors open at 6:05 and bell time will be 7 o'clock Saturday night. Homes for Our Troops is a publicly funded 501c nonprofit organization that builds and donates specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post 9/11 veterans. Since the 2004 inception, nearly 90 cents of every dollar spent has gone directly to our program services for veterans. Visit at hfotusa.org. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. I always take my problems to Tommy. He'll figure something out. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.